I can never work another 9 to 5 job ever again in my life. It was eating me alive. It was killing my soul. And the craziest part is, I started to feel crazy for feeling like this. Because I'm looking around and I'm like, how is everybody doing this? And how is everybody okay with this, but I'm not? I started to think, am I broken? Like, is there something I'm doing wrong? And you start to hear the noise of, you're just lazy, you're just this, you're just that. And then a part of you starts to believe it. But I finally just, it clicked for me. Where I said to myself, I can't do this anymore. It doesn't matter. The amount of times I've had a 9 to 5 job and I stayed there for months, and I was just sitting there depressed. But at least I was paying my bills. It just wasn't cutting it. It just wasn't going to gut it. And the fucked up part is, everybody else, when you're doing it, when you're working this 9 to 5 job, the outside world, everybody else, everybody you know, your peers, your parents, everybody, they're like, you're doing good. Like, you're doing it. You're living life the right way. But on the inside, you're dying. And then when you decide to take matters into your own hands and live life how you want to live, that makes you feel more alive, everybody calls you crazy. Everybody says you're making the wrong decision. Says you don't know what you're getting yourself into. You're not allowed to just quit jobs. You can't do this, you can't do that. Everybody everybody just, like, they're so programmed to give these same responses of what you can and can't do. Says who? I made a 9 to 5 video like a month ago, and boomers in the comments talking about, well, that's just what you gotta do, man. You just gotta no. 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 So I feel like I'm making this video because I want to be able to express, like, the feelings that I felt when I'm working these jobs. I'd be in these buildings and I'm looking at everybody around me and I'm like, I feel so out of place here. Like, I feel like I don't belong. I feel like an imposter. And I'd come home and I'm staring at the ceiling, having an existential crisis. Like, what is life? What am I actually doing? What is any of this for? Starts to feel meaningless. Life starts to feel like there's no point to it. And I started to realize, I don't care how many people call me crazy or say that I'm making the wrong decision. If it makes me feel better, that's all that matters. I have to live with me 24/7. I have to live with me 24/7. So why would I do something that's best for other people who are only around in my life for this amount of time? People that I talk to here and there, right? Even if you talk to somebody every day who has a problem with the life that you're living, even if you talk to them every day, what are you talking to them for? An hour? 1 hour? You live with yourself 24 hours. If you're not doing what's best for you, you're going to go insane. But I genuinely started to feel like all the depression that I felt was literally all due to the job. Was literally all due to the job that I had. Anytime I felt bad, I started to think, if I didn't have this job, would I actually feel bad? And the answer was no. I wouldn't feel bad. Working these jobs, to me, it killed my soul so much. I wasn't able to even work on anything else, any passions, any other projects that I had, because I was so mentally fatigued. All I wanted to do when I got off of work, all I wanted to do, because I dreaded those 8 hours, 9 hours, all I wanted to do was play video games, maybe eat some junk food, watch movies, scroll on social media, do literally anything that'll just give me this, like, cheap, immediate hit of happiness. And all that did was set me even more backwards. But I legitimately couldn't do anything else. And most people don't realize the escape from this rat race isn't that hard. It starts with one thing.